Hello and welcome to episode 6 of the Basics podcast. As usual, I'm here with Nick. You wanna talk about what we're going
Yeah.
on or what's
So
going on?
today
Sorry.
we've got a decent amount to talk about, as well as a bit of a surprise, as we had you all rank the mascots last week. Um, so that's coming up. Stay tuned for that. We're
Yeah.
gonna start with the recaps today, though. We're gonna mix up the order. It's 11:07 on Saturday, September 4th. So if there's games that have not ended yet, they will not be taken into account, obviously. I think that only applies to
Not
Braves,
much.
Rockies, Padres, and Astros,
Yeah,
and I
just a
believe
couple
probably the
left.
Giants and Dodgers too.
Yeah, I don't think that game's done yet, but it's the West
Um,
Coast. We're on the East Coast, so none of that's gonna be done.
yeah, so I'll let you go ahead and start with your AL.
Yeah. Now starting with the AL East, the Rays are still on top by 7.5 games over the Yankees. Yankees have been had done significantly worse than they were when we last recorded, right? I think they were still on their 13-game winning streak or 12.
Something like that.
Either that or they had just lost it, and now they just dropped another game to the Orioles, and they're 5-5 in their last 10. They have a losing streak of well, it's not a streak, so they lost their last game. Boston Red Sox are 8 games back now, half a game behind the Yankees. Uh, 4-game win streak and 7-3 in their last 10. The Blue Jays 13 back, 3-game win streak, 7-3 in their last 10. And then there's Baltimore. Um, Next up, Whites in the Central. White Sox still top of the division. Nothing much has changed. White Sox 7-3 in their last 10. They won their last game, not a win streak. Uh, Indians 10.5 back, 2-game losing streak. Who cares? Tigers, honestly, who cares? 3-7 in the last 10. They're 15.5 games back, and then the Royals and Twins are still irrelevant. And then AL West, Houston Astros still atop of the division, 6 games ahead of the A's. Won their last game, no win streak. 6-4 in their last 10. Oakland 6 games back, as I mentioned, 2-game losing streak. 4-6 in their last 10. Seattle though is close, 6.5 games back, 3-game win streak and 6-4 in their last 10. And then there's LA and Texas, who no one cares. Um, the wild card now. I don't know. Yankee.
Obviously, we are planning on talking wild card more in depth later, but
Yeah, but I will. I want to bring it up, so I'm bringing it up.
go for it.
Yankees half a game ahead of the Red Sox. Half a game ahead. It doesn't really matter. Red Sox, Yankees are in the wild card right now. A's 4 games back, and Mariners 4.5, and Blue Jays are even 5 games back. So yeah, you can take over now for the NL.
Looking at the National League, we have the Atlanta Braves still hanging in there, leading the NL East, not the NL West. But they're on a 3-7 in their last 10. Philly, they're closing the gap a little bit. They're only 2.5 games back. Very Philadelphia though. They're really not showing us any conviction as of yet. Mets are, yeah, the only way to describe them is the New York Mets. Uh, Lots of difficulties in their last week. They sit 4 games back and at 500. The Miami Marlins and Washington Nationals still plugging away and rounding out the division. We got the NL Central next, with the Brewers still leading it by a healthy margin. I think we established last week that they were winning the division. Your Cincinnati Reds
You gotta
are
get that York.
73-64 on a 1-game winning streak as usual. Their run differential is plus 37. I didn't realize they had a positive run differential. Good for them. St. Louis Cardinals might be making a shot at the wild card, but nothing really in the division, just like the Reds. The Iowa Cubs are 7-3 in their last 10. Good for them on a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah, I mean the I Cubs are my Cubs,
Weird
so
season. The I Cubs are indeed our Cubs, but also, wow, very weird season from them, from that franchise in general.
very.
Not even going to waste my time with the Pirates as we have the Giants and Dodgers slugging it out this over the weekend series. The Dodgers are one game back, but their game is not finished. So if they were to win tonight, they would be back tied again. The Padres are really letting it slip now. Um, there's lots to talk about there, and I'm sure we will mention some of it later on. Rockies and Diamondbacks still stink. Looking at the wild card. Right now, the positions are taken up by the Dodgers and the Reds, just like last week. The Padres are only a game out, but the wheels are sort of falling off there, I have to say. Cards might make a shot for it, 2.5 back, and the Phillies are 3. So moving on, we've got a few talking points tonight. First of all, by special request, we're going to be talking a bit about Frank Schwindel.
Possibly the hottest player. Well, not the hottest player, but up there. Very hot.
Possibly the hottest player on the Cubs. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that
that
much.
that could be for sure.
Now, the word of the day was not preparation, so I am searching up his baseball reference page right now. He spent 3 years in the bigs, or two, I guess. 2019 did not play in 2020, and 2021, I believe he came over in the Chafin trade. It looks like.
Yeah, he came from Oakland and the Chafin trade. Yeah, I mean
And
this.
since joining the Cubs, much like Rowdy, 345 batting average, 395 OBP, 655 slug, brings him to an OPS plus of 177 in 30 games.
Yeah, he's doing pretty solid. His last even his last like 7 games, which I mean isn't much, but 5 home runs, 9 RBIs, 806 slugging, 323 average. Not
Yeah,
too shabby. He's
I mean,
definitely
he
a hot player.
is.
Gonna walk off tonight or this afternoon,
Uh,
early afternoon
he's
or late
26.
afternoon.
That's not a bad age. That might be a little bit late to be in your rookie year, but
I
oh
mean,
well.
it is what it is. Only on the Cubs.
That's true. That is true. Only on the Cubs will you be playing because every other team is a major league team and they are not.
Yeah, I mean that and like the Mets, I guess. Well,
That's
the Mets
right.
don't even have a bad team. It's just they're bad.
Anyways, I mean, we like Frank Schwindel on the pod. We'll give him that. We like him. He's no rookie of the year, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we already know
Which
who
brings
Rookie of the
us
Year is.
to our next point. Sorry, as I have to go on the University of Florida sweater, talk about our guy, Jonathan India, the certified
Certified
hot
hot
boy. He
boy.
homered last night. Um, yeah, but he still rakes.
Yeah, he's still certified hot boy.
Also, I do have to say, there was an article put out today by the MLB on the MLB app uh, about Rookie of the Year race and how the AL Rookie of the Year is on. We'll have award predictions in the next few weeks. But no, and then they talked about the National League race, where it is clearly a one horse race. It is a time trial. Um, yeah, no, he's
He's just
batting
too
average is
good.
still going down a bit, 269, but the slug is up, the OBP is up, the OPS plus is up. But just hitting for more power very recently.
Yeah, he's just too good for you know, for baseball. He's just the best player
He
to
is
ever grace
leading
this game.
your Cincinnati Reds.
Of course.
That was all we wanted to say. I just wanted to mention he homered
Yeah,
last
we
night.
just we have to find a way to bring up Jonathan India every podcast.
It's true. We
This is gonna
do.
be a
I have to
reoccurring
sneak him
thing.
in there.
Yeah.
Every now and then you might just hear his name in the intro because there's no other way to get him in.
Right. He might not have done anything, but we still have to mention him. We are legally
Yeah.
obligated.
Cry about it.
Yeah.
Next thing, I got my own emote this week. That was exciting.
Yeah.
It was because I had to show Cole the fact that I bought a Rays hat. You know, that team that plays in hell. Um, but yeah, that's exciting for me. And I'm going to use it right now to react to what Amar just said. the you guys will understand this when it comes out, but for now it's gonna look really suspect.
Yeah.
Johnny has already doubled that. Nice, thank you.
Yep, and yep, it's now quadrupled. So yeah.
Nice. Okay.
You want to is that all you have to say about that? You gotta pick
Oh, I just
first.
wanted to mention that it was exciting. That's very fun.
Yeah,
Made me very sad when Poe said that he was making it an emote, but then it made me happy. I don't know why. It was a
I,
roller coaster.
I guess. I mean, I guess I see where you're coming from. I mean, we got some news about our respective teams. Um,
We do. I'll let you go first. You can talk some Joey Gallo.
yeah, he has been historically awful. I gotta find the tweet. Where is it? Oh, here. Oh, well, nope, it's not here. Wait, hold on. I'll find it. But basically, Gallo has been historically atrocious. Here it is. So this is an interesting stat. So Chris Carter for the Yankees. This is before today, where he Gallo homered, I believe. Um, Chris Carter, 62 games with the Yankees, 201 slash line 201, 284, 370, and 653. And Joey Gallo. 139, 301, 333, and 634. Joey Gallo has been a worse Yankee so far than Chris Carter, which is interesting. Like, I mean, I wasn't expecting him to hit for average. I wasn't expecting him to, I was expecting him to get on base a decent amount. So, like, I'm not super shocked. I mean, I'm shocked by the fact that,
I was expecting Joey Gallo to be Joey Gallo, but so far he hasn't quite been Joey Gallo.
he's been like Joey Gallo, but like not as extreme and
He's
not
been
as
Joey
good.
Gallo light.
He's just been Joey Gallo that is bad, simply, if you want to
I
put it
was
in
yeah,
simple
yeah.
terms. He's just been Joey
Simple
Gallo that
term.
is not as good as normal Joey Gallo. Like, there's nothing
Uh,
else to say about that.
One thing I meant, so just a little segue. I meant to tell you that we were talking about this, but I did not because I forgot to write it down. Yu Darvish has been the worst starting pitcher in baseball since the substance crackdown, and I believe we are seeing his final few years in the majors
Hmm.
as he has been awful.
I did
I
not
think
know.
that's really the only way of saying that.
Same with
Again,
James
work video is not
Karinchak.
preparation, so I will be. Karinchak, though, the difference is he doesn't really rely on like an extreme break.
Well,
He's
it
got a
kind of
lot of
does. Have you
velocity to
seen
go
his
with
fucking
that.
curveball?
He
Excuse my
he doesn't
language.
doesn't
But
he doesn't in a way.
yeah, I mean, I get it. I
But he's
guess.
also young and he can figure it out.
True,
Yu
Darvish is an
Darvish
old man. He's been in the
and
league forever.
relies heavily on his breaking pitches, his off-speed pitches. Has his entire career. Sorry, I'm just pulling up his page here. I want to talk about his stats from the last 6 games specifically. So he's got a 4.05 ERA on the year, which is not bad at all. But in his last 7 games, he has a 6.94. In his last 15, he's a 5.86. He's allowed many runs, many walks, and not many strikeouts, which is just sort of the opposite of him.
Yeah,
And
not
I think
very Yu
we're
Darvish-like.
beginning to see the end of his career. Like on the 1st of September, he went 2.2, allowing 5 to the Diamondbacks. It's
Jesus.
just not good
It
enough.
seems like the Padres are like the opposite of the Rays. Blake Snell, Yu Darvish. Just, I mean,
Actually,
granted,
I have to
Darvish is
say,
unrelated to.
sorry, he also allowed 5 and 2.2 to the Diamondbacks on the 12th of August, which was his start prior to the start in between them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Um.
2 starts ago. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. I mean, sticky substance merchant? Question mark.
Oh, for sure. That's my point. That is what I
Yeah.
was
No, I
trying to
know.
get
I
at with
know.
it.
I'm just
Um,
reiterating that. That's the word.
yes.
Simply.
Now, as you teased before, I have Jays to talk about.
Yes.
Oakland, what is you doing, baby? What is you doing? The Oakland Athletics were leading the Toronto Blue Jays 8-2 yesterday on Friday, September the 3rd, in which in the 8th inning, we saw the Blue Jays have 2 runs walked in, and then a grand slam to Lourdes Gurriel with 2 outs in the inning. And then
Just Blue Jay
after the
saves
Gurriel grand
or
slam, we
ace.
saw, I believe it was Danny Jansen was put down on strikes or something. And Oakland went and scored a few in the top of the ninth, was leading 10-8, sorry, in the ninth inning. And Breivik Valera had come up and singled, and George Springer had come up and doubled, and Marcus Simeon walked it off with a 3-run shot. What is he doing, baby? Oakland
Just
Athletics
ace
give up
things.
9 runs on 1 out.
Did Chafin pitch at all that game?
Chafin did not.
Good. All right. Chafin
Romo
did
was the
nothing.
one who. Actually, I'm not sure. Let me check. I
Yeah.
believe he pitched but didn't do, or sorry, did fine.
Yeah.
He
No.
didn't. Manaya went 7. Lou Trevino pitched .2. Pettit pitched .1, and Romo didn't record an out as he worked in the ninth inning, giving up 3 runs on 3 hits.
Jesus. Yeah. The A's
But my
are.
boy Matt Chapman, um, big Matt Chapman fans on the pod, have a Matt Chapman jersey. He's been killing it this
Yeah, the
series, so good
always
for him.
intense Matt Chapman is being
Just a
always
little shout
intense.
out to our boy, the always intense Matt Chapman. Also,
Yeah.
they wore the Kelly Green jerseys 2 days in a row, and that is insane. But again, what is you doing, baby Oakland? Come on, man. You guys aren't going to make the playoffs if you keep playing like this. Speaking like
Oakland
that,
poverty
super
franchise.
duper segue into the wild card.
We're just so good at segues now.
Oh,
We're the
yeah,
best.
baby. Yeah, so AL wildcard, what do you think's really gonna happen there? It's starting to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I want to keep saying the Yankees, but like, if we keep playing like we are, we might legitimately see Seattle and Boston in the wild card. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, so what separates the first team from the fifth team in the wild card right now is 5.5 games.
Right, it's very tight.
Very tight. I think that so the Yankees have a big series with the Blue Jays coming up. The
Yeah,
A's played their Blue Jays the last time. The Blue Jays don't play the Red Sox.
yeah, I don't think I don't know
And the
who
Blue
the
Jays
A's
don't play
play.
Seattle. So the Blue Jays, the only wild card chance that they still have is beating the Yankees a lot and then winning the other games they have. The Yankees are obviously in the best position here as they're .5 up for the top spot.
Yeah, but we
Really,
are
all they got to
struggling a
do is
little bit.
hold. The Red Sox also, I believe they have a tough schedule. They do. They play Tampa lots. Some crucial games with the Mariners and the Yankees coming up.
I mean,
And
I'd love to see a Yankees Mariners wild card. I did predict that in my playoff predictions. I did have Yankees playing Seattle in the wild card.
yeah, I also predicted that your Cincinnati Reds, would win the World Series.
Right, yeah, I took mine a little more seriously to
I
be
had fun with
yeah.
it. Um, I don't know why I switched. Okay, here we go. The A's have a fairly easy schedule apart from a few games with their Mariners and a few games with the Astros.
That'll be
So
important for the
they
division race.
now the thing is though is they gotta get it turned around because again, what is you doing, baby? Dropping two to the Jays already.
Yeah, the A's are 2-game losing streak. Not
And
too hot.
finally just looking at the Mariners schedule, they see lots of Oakland and lots of Boston and Houston. So
Very
I don't right now. I don't think we see Seattle in the play.
yeah,
Tough schedule for them.
I want to, but I think Boston has the best chance at holding it.
I if I had to make a guess right now, I think what the way those 5 teams would end up: Yankees, Red Sox, um, Blue Jays, A's, Mariners, and I think it's about a 4-game deficit.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I can definitely see that because it's 4.5 right now between New York and Toronto. By the way, it's not five.
And
It's not
the
5.
only reason why I say Toronto is there is because their schedule is it's pretty smooth
Yeah,
sailing.
and the
Um,
difference between the bottom 3 teams are well the third, fourth, and fifth teams are only is 1 game.
The Jays play the Rays in a 3-game set, and then they have 6 games with Minnesota, 3 with the Yankees, and 6 against Baltimore.
Yeah, so really don't have to worry about Yankees and Rays is really it.
So they've got, but they play majority Twins and Orioles.
Right,
So
yeah.
I think they will be. That's why I think they'll make it to just
They'll be on the
outside.
cusp of the wild card of the playoffs in general, really. I don't think they make it,
Speaking
but
of the cusp, the San Diego Padres are only 1 game back of the second spot in the National League.
this is true. But your
Uh,
Cincinnati Reds are holding that spot.
your Cincinnati Reds
To
will
be fair, they
not
haven't
give
been
up
too
the
hot.
second
Four
wild
and
card
six in their
spot.
last 10.
But I think that finishes the exact way that it is right now. Dodgers, Reds, Padres, Cardinals, Phillies.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it get a little interesting with the Phillies and the Cards, but even the Braves, because they've only got a small lead over the division. But no, I think that's how it'll finish.
Yeah, I mean, and the Mets are kind of, kind of coming back a tiny bit. Like, at least
Yeah,
trying
that's
to.
right. 4.5, 4.5 back of a wild card spot, but
Three and
they're
a half
still
in
a
their
mess.
division.
They're still
Right.
a mess, blowing the 9-0 lead today.
Yeah, the Mets are, will Met. The Mets will Met.
Now, I think it's time to move on. We've got a guest today.
We do.
We've got German Tanner Hawk in the building. We have some of you will know him as Solar. Some will know him as Chase Anderson. German Tanner Hawk. Ira, go ahead, say hello.
What's up, everybody?
A man of many names in our
Quite.
little web of people community, as some would call it.
Some would. First off, you played for Team Germany at the U23 Euro Championships. How was that?
It's pretty cool going and playing against other people that are doing the same thing and representing a whole country. Um, it's one of those things where it's like you really get to see what foreign baseball and in Europe is actually like. So,
Of course, the three Simons being the epitome of European baseball.
100%.
Casa Simone.
See, yeah.
Casa Simone. Casa Simone, Guten Tag, your poverty country.
Yeah.
Now that was in Italy, correct?
Yep.
So
Yep.
how did it feel to trash the pasta lovers in their own country?
Well, hold on.
It was honestly pretty cool. They were not happy, and that's okay.
It's okay.
We're fine with if they're not happy. They can.
As many, even your Cincinnati Reds would know, you don't make friends on the baseball field.
Oh,
Amir
not at all.
Garrett.
Yeah, Amir
Amir
Garrett knows
Garrett
that very well.
Yeah,
of your
especially with the
Cincinnati
Cubs
Reds.
and Javi Baez. I don't think
And the Pirates.
and the
And the
Pirates.
Pirates.
Oh, I think Amir Garrett would pick a fight with the entire NL Central. Like
I get it. He's a big dude.
I feel like he would go into the ring or into the octagon ring, whatever, with
Oh yeah.
the
No.
entire
Yeah, I could see
rosters
that.
from every NL
I feel like
Central team.
half of that team would. Like, little off topic here. We're meant to be talking about Team Germany, but like Nick Castellanos doesn't take anything from anybody. Neither does Joey
No.
Votto. The
Because
certified
there's a
hot
deep
boy
dive for the
would
left.
smile in your direction, and you would just faint.
Yeah, Castellanos looks like a Giga Chad.
He is.
like he's just like I don't know. Just his whole physique, his like doesn't respect women.
They had literally told him that his bat was too dangerous, so he gave it away to a kid.
And yeah,
He's like the future of baseball, and by that I mean like the rapper Future, not the future as
Oh
in
yeah,
sorry, I had to clarify.
yeah.
he could be the future of baseball if you know, as in setting the tone for
Well, he's
how
like
future
30.
baseball players act and go about their
That's true.
business.
That is true. I was
Yeah.
meaning in the disrespecting people way and talking about cheating on them and lying about it.
Oh, Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Anyway, back on
I mean, that
topic.
doesn't really wrap up our Germany chat, but you guys finished second, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Yep. And it was the Dutch Bros you lost to, correct?
Yeah.
Which I mean is
Um,
understandable.
That was the second time we had lost to him in the tournament since we had lost to him in pool play, and then we saw him again um, in the championship. So
So I have a theory. We know that the Devil's Lettuce. This is going on YouTube, so not getting copy striked or whatever they call it.
How would you get
The
copyright
Devil's
for
Lettuce.
saying? Never mind.
You know
It's
what?
not
Shut your mouth.
You can't
Shut it.
copyright.
Hey, hey,
be
stop.
nice.
I already swore.
Stop.
It's fine. Who cares?
Stop it. Stop it. My theory is that the Team Netherlands just blazed it up.
Yeah, I mean, the Dutch are
That
very good
was
at
all.
baseball.
I just wanted to say the Dutch just blazed it up.
The Dutch are good at baseball, it seems.
D.D. Gregorius.
Yeah, that's about it.
Bert
Curacao.
Blyleven.
Oh yeah, him.
Andrelton Simmons.
Yes.
Yeah,
Simba.
they're fairly good baseball players over there in that part of Europe.
Yeah.
Bert Blyleven.
Yeah, yeah, you said him right.
Sorry, it was just a fun name. I wanted to say it again.
Fair,
So
fair?
Bert Blyleven is a very fun name to say, and I
Yeah,
don't blame you at all
Yeah,
for
Bert is
is.
fun to say.
Anyways,
Bert.
now to move on somewhat. We had you all rank mascots this
Yes.
week because we are going to square them off in a 28 team bracket. We have the American League on one side, the National League on the other side. Why we had you vote is because we needed to seed these mascots and didn't really have an idea how to do so. But we can go ahead and I believe Bobby, you're gonna call it up on the screen here for
I
us.
got you right here.
You
Here it
got
is.
us.
So
All right, I'm holding it up on my screen because the word of the day was not preparation today.
So here's the AL
Um,
bracket real quick. I'll run through both the brackets. Ignore the immense amount of ads. Oh, you can only see a couple ads. So yeah, we got Ace and Mariner Moose got the two what's it called buys respectively.
Buys.
And then the first matchup, Southpaw versus Orbit. Then Wally versus Slider. Raymond versus TC Bear. Oriole versus Paws. Stomper versus Captain. Rally Monkey versus Slugger. And then that's it for the AL. NL now, we got the Fanatic and Dinger. I gotta be sure to say that properly. Don't want to get into another
Dinger the
controversy.
Triceratops, baby.
Don't want another
Dinger.
controversy with that mascot, especially because I'm congested. So gotta be careful with that
I
one.
didn't even think about that until like you mentioned it. Oh
So
my god.
now the round one matchups, we got Blooper versus Mr. Redlegs, Billy the Marlin versus the Swinging Friar, uh, Clark the Cub versus Pirate Parrot, Lucille versus Mr. Met, Fredbird versus the Bobcat,
Good old
Bernie
Fred Bird.
Bernie Brewer versus Screech. So
Now I have to say I was wearing a Cardinals hat. I have to change to the Phillies because I'm going to be extremely biased towards the Fanatic.
yeah.
I just want to put it out there now. I'm going to be extremely biased towards the Fanatic.
Aim.
Anyways, moving on, we'll start with the American League.
Anyway, I'm gonna start with the American League. Let me start
Yeah.
this so I can actually adjust the bracket. Oops.
So I also need to open Google to look at these mascots because I forget some of them.
Yeah. So
Who do we have first? Southpaw and Orbit.
Southpaw and Orbit. So the Orbit is what, the Astros mascot, and Southpaw is
Yes, Southpaw is the White Sox.
White Sox. Yeah.
You know what? I'll let you have first vote since you are the guest today.
Yes.
Who will you vote for between the two of these?
What do we say? White Sox versus Orbit. The
Yeah.
White Sox.
Yes. Also, I
Considering
just want to say we're supposed to be ranking these based on how good they are as a mascot. I already prefaced that I will be ranking them on, I think, who would win in a fight.
Same. I completely
It's the
agree.
only way to rank them.
Ferociousness, pretty
Yes,
much.
as some would say. But yeah, so what is
Yes,
your
sorry,
pick
I'll let you
here,
continue. My bad.
Solar?
I'm gonna have to go with Orbit. I think Orbit could. I think he could put anybody on the ground in a chokehold.
Coincidentally, I think Orbit's smile is also deceiving. I'm choosing Orbit as well, so
I
it's kind of
completely
you're
agree.
screwed either way.
Uh,
There's a picture of him twerking when you look him
yes,
up on Google, and I
yeah.
think that is quite ferocious, very empowering.
So
Um,
yeah,
I
Orbit
just
gets
think that
the
Orbit isn't taking anything from his green counterpart.
yeah.
Also, why is the white mascot green? That's incredibly stupid. I don't really like Southpaw very much. He's
Fair.
very skinny. I don't like that. He doesn't look very strong.
Go off.
Frankly, I think Southpaw's a bitch.
All right, go
Wow.
off. Damn, you got some strong feelings about Southpaw.
Frankly, I don't like Southpaw very much, and I don't think he would beat up very many mascots.
All right, so Orbit wins 3-0 against Southpaw.
I
Orbit
gotta
is
respect the
unanimous,
gameplay
baby.
though for Southpaw.
It's true, but also like you don't have Chris Sale anymore. What is it about skinny lefties you like?
Carlos Rodon.
He's not skinny.
I mean,
Mm,
he's not chonky.
Nah, he a bit
nah, he
pudge
is.
though.
He kind of thick. I'll be real there.
He is kind of thick.
Fair. So yeah, next up, Wally and Slider. I forgot the teams for these mascots.
The Red Sox and the Indians.
Yeah, Wally. Yeah, yeah, Wally's the Red Sox. I knew that.
This is a very weak matchup for me. I think Wally kind of looks like the Pizza Hut mascot, Pizza Face, and I don't really like that very much.
Yeah, well, and
Though
then
Wally the Green Monster is sort of clever,
yeah, and I
but
mean,
at the same
Slider looks
time,
like Grimace if he was like, um, I don't know, more
hyped up on acid
homosexual.
and had a learning disability.
Yeah.
That's so rude. That's so rude, Nick. It's just rude. There's no need.
Why does he have yellow spots?
And you were worried about marijuana getting you demonetized. I don't want to hear anything from you.
Bro, we got nothing to get monetized. We got no ads. What?
Yeah, like
Anyways, I think Slider would win because he reminds me of a crackhead and he knows no limits. I think he wouldn't hesitate to shank someone.
I mean, I'm going with Wally. I'm going with El Green Monster.
What about him makes you think he would beat Slider up though?
I don't know. I feel like he looks like I don't know, like he looks almost like a serial killer hiding behind like a nice smile. Almost like
But he has a
Mr. Met.
girlfriend. I have to say, points for Wally. He has a
All
girlfriend.
right, kill it. All right.
Her name is Tessie though, and I don't really like that very
I don't like
much.
that either.
Anyways, sorry.
But
The
yeah,
deciding
I'm
vote.
going with Wally. So Solar.
um nah, yeah, I gotta go Wally. You got a girlfriend like that? For
W.
sure.
I don't think he
W.
makes
Tessie
it much
bad.
farther, but
Yeah, I don't need to look any further than that. That's it. Just
all right. Next up,
We have
Raymond.
Raymond versus PC Bear.
Yeah,
A bit stronger matchup here, I have to say.
yeah. Raymond is I don't know. I don't know much about I don't know. He just he seems like he could kick some bear booty.
You're going with Raymond here.
I
I'm gonna agree with
I
you.
think, yeah. Even though a bear would probably beat a Ray in a fight, but
I
like
see. I disagree.
I mean, it's a bear and
But
it's
look at
a
Raymond.
fish.
Raymond is not a ray.
That is
Raymond is
true.
very fluffy. Um,
He's just some sort of
Frankly, I
creature.
think I think he would curb stomp TC Bear.
Yeah, and I
Like
mean
I
he's
could see
got
him like
drip.
grabbing
Like
him
look at the
by
sneaks,
the
bro.
head and curb stomp.
Bro,
Yeah,
Raymond's got drip.
true.
Like
He wears his hat backwards. There's a plus there.
yeah, and he's got the shoes too. Like
yeah, he got shoe game. I
yeah.
gotta
So is
yeah
Raymond unanimous?
Yeah, is this a sweep?
yeah. This is
Oh yeah,
100% a
baby.
sweep.
Oops. 3-0. All right. This so now I think I know my pick here. Oriole versus Paws. I I think
You can go ahead and share your pick there.
I think pause. I don't think that bird has got no
I'm gonna
chance
agree.
against that tiger.
The Oriole doesn't even have a name.
Yeah, it's just
And I think
Oriole.
that's. See,
Nah,
I
the
wasn't
Oriole
gonna
doesn't
get.
need a name. The
I
Oriole
wasn't
is
gonna get
classic.
into like. No, I disagree. I don't. I wasn't gonna get into like actually how good of mascots they were, but you didn't even fucking name it. So
His
no,
name's
you're
just
not
the
getting my
Oriole
vote.
bird.
Do you see the soulless stare that Paws gives you when he looks at you? His eyes are frightening.
Oh, Pause
Yeah.
looks like he's killed people.
Paws has killed a man.
That's
There's
why
no
I
doubt
like
about
it.
it. In my mind.
Yeah, I
Pause to the
completely
My
agree.
vote's
semis.
on Paws.
Pause to
Yeah.
the semis, baby.
And he's from Detroit, so
True.
he will kill you.
Detroit.
Well, to be fair,
I guess
Oriole's
you
from
can
Baltimore.
have
To
things
be
in
fair,
Detroit.
Oriole's from Baltimore, so there's
I got Detroit over Baltimore in a fight. I'm gonna say it right now.
fair. Yeah, so that's another unanimous pause over Oriole. So now we got Stomper,
What a weak matchup.
the
I'm just gonna
elephant,
say it right now.
and Captain.
I'm gonna say it right now. Frankly, I think both of these mascots are pussies, and most mascots would kick their shit in.
Stomper.
Fair. Yeah,
Captain,
Stomper.
right?
Captain's just a
I think
fucking
Captain's
horse.
really dumb, so I'm gonna go with Stomper.
Yeah, I agree. I prefer Stomper. Uh, so Stomper wins, but what's your vote here? Solar.
Stomper.
All right, another unanimous. Yeah, the AL. There's a lot of weak mascots here.
Oh,
Now
Stomper's ginger. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh,
he is. Oh, I hate it. He's not making it
yes.
past that round. Next
Oh
up
no.
we got the Rally Monkey and Slugger. So Royals and right Royals.
Angels.
Yeah,
Angels.
Royals and
Royals and
Angels.
Angels. I'm gonna start this one off. I want the Rally Monkey to win. I have to say, I want the Rally Monkey to win because he's a real life monkey and he's sort of
He's a
cute.
goddamn monkey. Like
But the thing is he is cute. Slugger is a fucking lion with a crown. He would eat the monkey.
fair,
Like I'm talking like Scar type beat. Like he would grab him like Scar grabs Zazu and like go to put him in his mouth.
but actually do
You
it.
didn't have to go that deep. You really didn't have to. You didn't have to open up those old wounds, those
Yeah,
traumatizing times. Come on,
He has
be
a
better.
crown. He's got a
You're better than that.
crown.
yeah.
Also, the only thing that Royals might win this year. So
So
Give me
you,
the give me the tiger. I want it.
all right.
yes,
I get. I mean, my vote is
I
still
believe
with
he's a
monkey.
lion, but also yes.
I love the monkey. I have a soft spot for monkeys, but yeah, Slugger wins. My vote does not matter, but I love monkey. So yeah. Do you want to do round one of NL or do you want to just finish up the AL side? What do you all think?
Well, I think our guest has to leave very shortly. Do you have 5 minutes? Not even to finish AL quick.
We could. There's two more rounds. There's the round two, which we can. All right, let's just speed through this. So we got
Yeah,
Ace
let's
versus
beat through.
Orbit.
All right.
Oops.
Ace in orbit. You said
Yes, Ace and Orbit.
Ace,
Ace
ace,
all the way.
ace,
That one's a menace.
ace.
Yeah,
I
Ace.
have
I
his
agree.
autograph. He's a menace.
Uh, Ace wins. Submit score. Um,
That's loud.
yeah, that was loud.
That's
So
okay.
now
In an elevator.
we got Wally versus Raymond.
Raymond.
I mean, I
Wally was my favorite childhood movie, so Wally.
who I'm the I'm the deciding vote here. I have Raymond. I don't care.
Raymond. Yes.
Raymond is valid. Well, not in that way. Mariner, Moose, and Paws.
I don't know. I'd date Raymond. Mariner Moose.
Yeah,
Mariner Moose.
I think Paws would kill anything and anyone in his path, but
See, I
Mariner
want to
Moose
say
is.
that Paws would kill Mariner Moose.
Yeah, but it's too late.
It's literally a moose.
Yeah, Stomper and Moose are, bro,
Meese.
them
What
scary.
did you guys know about Moose? You're not from Canada.
Meese. Yeah, then why aren't you voting for one? Come on.
He
Come
did.
on.
I don't care.
They're not
Oh,
that
he did. Never mind. I'm
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, Stomper and Slugger.
Slugger. I already said it. Stomper's
Stomper.
ginger and he's a bitch.
Yeah, I don't like Stomper anymore. Sorry if any of you guys watching are from here,
No.
but also not really. Ace and Raymond for semifinals now. What we thinking? This is a good matchup.
This is a really good matchup.
Like, I don't
No,
know.
I gotta go Raymond. I mean, Ace is just a bird.
Yeah, I
Like,
think I agree.
Now,
like we're using the same logic here as
can
the,
I
as
make
the
a
Oriole
case
bird.
for Ace?
All
Of
right,
course.
you could persuade me possibly. Try, attempt.
I have his autograph, and he's very acrobatic. And when I say he's very acrobatic, I've seen this man do a backflip.
Don't
And
care.
I
I'm
don't
sticking with
think that
Raymond.
Raymond is
wins.
agile enough
Don't
to
care. I don't
dodge
even
a
know what Raymond
backflip.
is. He's getting my vote.
Fair.
Is Ace? Are you sticking with Ace because Jay's Homer? Or
Yes, I am.
all right.
I have his autograph, man. I
Toronto
can't turn
sports
my back on
reference.
his name.
Yeah, well, Raymond's in the
They
finals.
don't understand that joke.
Mariner Moose or Slugger? I think I know what is happening here.
I'm going with Slugger.
Mariner Moose.
So Solar Mariner Moose and
Yeah.
Nick Slugger.
Yeah.
See, I'm the deciding
Mariner Moose
factor.
has his own Instagram page and goes on shenanigans.
Exactly. I
Slugger would eat his throat.
don't care. Mariner
love
Moose
him.
is a Chad. I love Mariner Moose.
Yeah. Mariner Moose is.
He's the
special.
Nick Castellanos of mascots. I feel like.
For sure.
All right, so now this is a good matchup here for the finals. This is the finals for the American League. Raymond and Mariner Moose.
Oh.
I can't.
I just don't think Mariner Moose is that ferocious. I'm gonna go out and say it.
And I love
I
Mariner
just don't
Moose.
think he's that
cool as
ferocious.
Raymond looks, I
just
don't hear about
Mariner
Raymond.
Moose is because he lives in hell. He is from the trop. That's why he looks the way he does. Is because he's not an earthly creature. He is from the depths.
Yeah, the Trop might be worse than Detroit and Baltimore.
Yeah, how are you
Raymond.
first place in your division by like a million games and you got like 9,000 fans showing up?
Yeah,
If
literally.
he survives in the trop, he would survive anywhere. Raymond.
Then again, Mariner Moose has had to suffer for 21 years.
That's
20,
true.
20 years without a playoff appearance.
I
20 years
The
of
Rays are
short work,
poverty franchise.
unemployment,
Raymond's not even getting
struggling to
paid.
feed his family.
Raymond is not even getting paid.
he isn't.
Raymond's a volunteer.
Man, so am I the deciding pick here?
Yes, you are.
Oh my god. I love me some Mariner Moose. But like I love Raymond. Jesus, bro. I'm flipping a coin. This is being decided on a coin flip. Flip a coin. I'm not sure, bruh. Flip a coin.
Are we really doing this?
Oh, I didn't decide who was heads or tails. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be
killing me here.
important. Mariner Moose is heads, Raymond is tails. Flip a coin.
Tails.
That was loud. What did I say? Mariner Moose is heads, Raymond's tails.
Yeah.
Raymond, let's go, baby.
All right. As much as it pains me, Raymond is your AL champion.
Common L.
Common L, I guess. Even though I decided it. So
You
yeah.
guys are getting 1-star review on Yelp.
Okay.
Oh,
Fair enough.
baby,
So
Raymond.
do we got time to start up the NL or?
I mean, we could do it.
We
think
could always
so.
finish it with just Nick and I, to be honest.
I could get. I think Chance is around if you do have to go, Ira.
We could do
No,
this.
I'm involved in this. I'm involved in the
Okay,
NL
cool.
one,
You're-
AL one.
Yeah,
so
well, we
I
don't want
have
you to like be like late for work and like miss work.
Oh no, I'm simply just chilling here,
Okay.
making sure people get signed out. So
All right, fair. This shouldn't be too long. Blooper and Mr. Redlegs for matchup 1.
blooper.
Yeah, this is difficult. This is very difficult.
It's no debate. It's blooper.
I should probably start the tournament so I can actually.
See, the thing is I think Blooper. I think that he's sort of a fanatic knockoff. I think he's a whitewashed fanatic. I think he is a whitewashed fanatic. and therefore I'm going from your Cincinnati Reds, Mr. Redlegs, who
Your entire mascot is 95% white. I don't want to hear about whitewashing.
no, but he isn't whitewashed version of anyone. I think if you look at Mr. Redlegs, if you look at Mr. Redlegs, he
His legs aren't even
he
red.
sort of
Yeah,
looks
he's a
like
fraud.
an old timey. He sort of looks like, well, you don't know what his legs are because he's wearing pants. He,
Hey,
he
but
sort of looks like an old timey like cowboy, but like the bad guy with
Ha-
that mustache.
he
So that's
he
why I'm
looks like a
going with
Wild
him.
West villain
That
from
is
like
true,
I
the
think
yeah.
he would shoot
1890s.
Blooper in the face with his 6-shooter. So I'm going with Mr. Redlegs.
Yeah, I mean, I might have to, because I don't know. I might have to agree. He just looks like, I don't know.
He looks like a villain, and we all love a
I
good
think
villain.
Mr. Redlegs also has a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, then
That is
definitely.
true.
2
He
to 1.
does, Mrs. Redlegs, and
Yeah,
which, unlike Tessie, is not a stupid name.
Alright.
So that's
Also,
so
I'm gonna
mean.
say it right now, Mrs. Redlegs is better than Tessie.
No, you're right.
Alright.
You're right.
Next
They
up,
also have a kid.
wait,
Sorry, my bad.
okay, oh yeah, they do.
A nice, healthy family. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, a full
Exactly.
family. Billy the Marlin versus the Swinging Friar, or whatever.
I'm gonna say it right now. I think if you put the swinging friar in a lake and made him face off against Billy the Marlin, you give him a boat. I don't care. The Marlin stabs him with his giant nose.
I agree.
It's Billy all the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
He is from the depths of hell.
He
Also
also looks
called
pretty
the ocean.
chubby. He kind of reminds me of a gangster, like one of those like
He's in the mafia, you know.
well, and
You know
he's
what I'm talking
no,
about?
I was thinking like South American mafia because he's in Miami, so he's
Uh,
got like the Latin, like the drug smuggling,
Latin.
the
Latin isn't
kidnappings.
like
Racist
South.
Nick.
You just said 2 different nationalities. You said Latin and
No,
South
the
American.
Those are
like
two
Latin
very
American
distinct.
mafia. I didn't know there's a difference. My bad. I'm
Between
Canadian.
Latin
We have
America
white
and
people
South
here, and we have
America?
other white people. What's the difference?
Actually, Latin America and
is
South.
middle.
Yeah.
Is the
No,
middle
Latin
part.
America is South America plus Mexico. I looked it up.
Okay.
Well,
I thought well, you just said straight up Latin, and I was like,
That was meaning Latin America.
yeah,
Anyways, I made my case for Billy the Marlin.
yeah. He won already.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Clark the Cub versus what's his name? Pirate Parrot. I think Clark just eats him, eats the parrot.
This is a very boring matchup, and I really do not care. I'm gonna
And
let Ira
like
make
the
his
actual
case.
like
Wait,
the
who was it?
actual
Clark
NL
the
Central
Cub and who?
matchup. Pirate
The
Parrot.
pirate parrot.
Mm,
I think this is about as boring of a matchup as an actual Cubs Pirates game.
yeah. Yeah. That's. I don't know. Cubs mascots just got some.
Clark kind of looks like a bitch, though. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
You be nice to Clark. I votes on Clark.
I think so too. I think
Also,
he just
Clark
eats
and
that
Blooper
dumb
best
bird.
friends, by
the
the
only
way.
reason why I really like Clark is because when I think of Clarks from Chicago, I think of Clark Griswold
Fair. So are you
and the
voting
National
Clark?
Lampoon's movie.
Nick,
So
check.
I'm gonna go with Clark.
Okay, good. I just sent you picture evidence of why you should vote for Clark. So
Let me see.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Share this. Share with the class.
I will share with the whole class. Give me un momento, por favor.
All right.
Actually, he sort of looks like Javi in that. I don't know why, but he just gives me
Might
Javi
have
vibes.
been what it was.
Yeah. Well, while I get I've received. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. He drippy.
Yeah,
So yeah. Let's get this next one. Lucille and Mr. Met.
I think Mr. Met
Mr.
is
Met.
overrated. I'm
I
gonna say it right now. I think he's overrated.
I mean he's like he's hard, bro. You
He's
see him
Mr.
flip off
Redlegs
that?
without a mustache,
Yeah, but
and
he's
Lucille's
like,
a fucking gangster.
bro, did you see him like flipping off them fans, bro? Like he don't care.
Yeah, but then he went
That,
to rehab, and now he's a changed man. He's no longer cool.
Fair.
It's all about Lucille.
You know what?
He got the clout goggles and everything.
That is
it
true.
does.
That
Yeah,
is
it does.
true.
Oh,
Uh,
my Lucille shit. That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
sorry, Mr. Met, but yeah, Lucille just simply drippier.
And like I met Lucille when I was in San Francisco. That dude's a G.
Well, yeah, any dude, even any animal, any seal or human being in clout goggles is immediately amazing.
Well, like you gotta love Lucille, man. Clearly the first superior Bay Area mascot.
Oh yeah. Fredbird and uh the Bobcat.
I don't even need. I don't even need to state my vote on this. You all know.
Yeah.
You all know
He's
why.
voting for Fredbird.
It's
Now,
Raymond. Yeah.
personally, I said this to Bobby pre-recording. I said D-backs or Bobcat is being slept on. I think that there is a insanity behind his eyes that can only be matched by one. I don't think that's Fredbird. I think D-backs.
Okay, so
I like.
what
No, I
does
like
the
Fredbird better.
Bobcat have to do with the Diamondbacks? It's a
That's
stupid
true.
mascot that's
but
completely unrelated to the team name.
I okay,
Well,
but
I mean,
just because I agree with that, I
D-backs, that's the only
I
relation.
think it's stupid that he's a Bobcat. But I think Bobcat would still beat up Fredbird. Sorta. I like Fredbird better, but I'm sorry, man.
No.
D-backs or
Fredbird
Bobcat
would
would beat you up.
absolutely. Fredbird would absolutely,
Bro, he'd run him
Get
over.
mollywopped. He would get
without
mollywopped
question.
by the
No,
Bobcat.
I just want to put it out there.
Wait, hold
That
on. I think I've seen an image. Is this what I think it is? Okay, this I just found an image of D Baxter wearing a glizzy outfit.
all I'm
Um,
saying is Fredbird put Lou Brock's granddaughter, her face into a birthday cake with no
Oh,
shame.
did he do that? I didn't know he did
No,
that.
no
I'm gonna
remorse,
have to.
no shame,
I'm going to have
nothing.
to text Allie and figure out if this story is true because if it
I
is
think that's
alleged,
what happened. I wanna say he has embarrassed her on multiple occasions,
I might have to go
and
with
they have a
Fredbird.
heated rivalry. So
I might have to. I might I
we have to wait for confirmation on this. By the way, I'm free now, so
we do have to wait for confirmation on this.
I think wait, so are we waiting? Am I waiting to vote before?
Well, let's move on and we'll come back to it.
All right, we'll come back. So far, it's 1-1 right now. The current matchup between Fredbird. Bernie Brewer and Screech. I
nah, I gotta go with the Brewer.
yeah, I think so too. I mean, yeah, Screech is a
cap.
Yeah,
full-on hawk, but
Screech
like,
is kind of lame.
yeah, I think 3-0 Bernie Brewer. Well, yeah, let's get into the next couple of the round two matchups. The Fnatic and Mr. Redlegs. I'm going Fnatic all day. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't like the Red Legs anyway, so you know.
I'm saving my argument for why the Fnatic is so great until I need to convince you guys.
okay, so is that 3-0?
Yes.
Billy the Marlin and Clark the Cub.
Billy the Maryland. We saw what happened in 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, only voted for Clark because he was less lame than
But
the Pirate.
you know what? No. At the same time, though, the Marlins sort of needed Bartman to bail him out.
Yeah, but Clark the
What?
Cub is what? I'm confused.
What does that mean?
Good question. Next matchup.
Are you drunk?
Okay.
Is this
Are
the drunk podcast?
This is not the drunk podcast.
are
That
you
will be
blind?
eventually.
Suffering from some sort of brain damage, perhaps.
Suffering from success, baby.
Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Dinger. I gotta make sure to say this right. Dinger versus Lucille.
Oh, that's a tough
Mm,
one, man. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna leave this up to you
At the
guys.
end, no, I want you to go first.
I mean, Dinger's a full-on. Sorry, Dinger. I gotta make sure is a full-on dinosaur. Lucille is drippy. So it's like, I mean, I think the dinosaur wins this. I think,
Nah, I gotta stick with Lucille.
All right, Nick, you're the
Oh, and you're putting it on me, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
why I don't. Yeah, that's what you get for not going first, bruh.
Lucille to the moon.
Also, unrelated, AJ Pollock has left the Dodgers game with a hamstring strain.
He just like me for real.
For real, for real.
I'm in mental stress about this one. I like them both.
Yeah, see, I feel like you don't stress about this because crazy concept. This doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
It really doesn't.
This is the
And honestly,
definitive mascot battle royale.
honestly, voting with your first instinct is probably closer to your true opinion. So
Fine, I like Dinger because he's purple.
All right.
fair enough.
Yeah. We have to get back to Fred
Yeah,
Bird.
she hasn't texted me back yet, so
Domino.
I'm gonna back D Baxter.
Well, you already
That's
voted. It's my vote.
yeah.
I think I'm going Fred.
Oh yes, I did.
Let's go.
I went off initial reaction. Fred. Fred or Brewer. Fred or
I
Bernie.
still like Fred Bird. I just think D Baxter would lick his ass.
So are you
What?
voting? Hold on.
Huh?
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 You both know what I meant to say. It's
You
not
said
fair.
you would what?
Hmm.
Ayo.
Talk about it.
Ayo.
Uh,
That's
so Fred
Mine.
Bird or Bernie Sanders?
Huh?
Bernie the Brewer, bro.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were asking for my financial support or
I
something.
gotta go with Redbird. Redbird
Yeah,
certified Black Air Force activity man.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. If you said that before, I
yeah.
would feel very differently about Fred Bird.
It's literally what I was telling you that he just completely embarrassed like a Cardinals legend's granddaughter, like at her birthday
Again, we
party.
don't have confirmation about this. I'm gonna go with Fred Bird, but only think because he would maul the Brewer in the face.
Yeah, I think I'm going.
Like
Yeah.
Fred Bird seems like the kind of guy that would go for the eyes.
Yeah? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, 3-0, 3-0 win. Fnatic and Billy the Marlin for semifinals
Fanatic.
round 1. Yeah, I agree. Solar, I assume. I mean, your opinion doesn't really matter that much in this right now because
Yeah.
it's 2-0.
What was it? Fnatic and who?
Billy.
I like Billy. Billy's a cool name.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
2 to
too
1.
bad.
Doesn't
Get
matter.
2-1.
Don't care.
At least you saved
Hit
him
you
for
with that
Brewer.
ratio.
Avoid the sweep.
Dinger and Freebird. Freebird? Fredbird.
Freebird.
Yeah.
Fred.
Dinger, because Triceratops are cooler than birds.
Oh, God. Yeah, just to save me from possible racial allegations, I'm gonna go with Fredbird.
W.
I don't want to get mixed up
Wait, what does that have to do?
because I don't want to keep saying his name and possibly get it mixed up, bro.
That's true.
I don't
That's
want
true.
I don't want to get
I'm
accused
not
for
gonna
saying
question it.
something.
Okay, so in
And
this
also Fredbird too,
semifinal, I
low-key.
think that two of us have very strong opinions. So I will let Ira present more of a case for Fred Bird before I present.
Yeah, basically this is you guys convincing me.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of have an
So-
opinion, but I want to go off of persuasion. I want to be persuaded here. I already have an opinion on who I would think I would want, but I want to be persuaded by you guys. I want this to be like court.
So it's Fredbird and who?
The
The
Fanatic.
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 Present your cases. I will sit here muted. Present.
Are we
So,
allowed
Come on,
rebuttals or
Nicholas.
is it just a straight up? Oh no, I'm letting you go first.
Yeah,
I'm the
Solar
host.
goes
Oh,
first.
why
I
do
get
you?
second go
Oh.
here.
Yeah, you Solar go first.
Okay. Okay. So all I'm saying is, Fredbird, cool as shit. Don't care about who's around him. Just does whatever he thinks is funny, regardless of what Hall of Famer, what relative of said Hall of Famers around. Um, dude's best friends with Lou, Ozzy, Gibson. I mean, the dude's just got endless drip with such a basic fit. He's just a bird. But you know what? He doesn't need drip physically to have drip, mentally. You know what I'm saying? So that's my case for Fred Bird. And
Black Air Force activity once again. That's all. That's all I gotta say. He doesn't need much more.
All right. Nick, you got a better case for the Fanatic here?
I believe I do.
Present it.
Philly P Fanatic. Team, Philadelphia Phillies. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2005. Description, large furry green creature. The Philly Fanatic is a green bipedal flightless bird
Are you
with
just
an
reading
extendable tongue.
the
I
Wikipedia
am not.
page on the Philly
Let me
Fanatic?
present my case. Let me present my case.
Wow.
I am not. Let me finish. Okay?
Wow.
It sounds
I'm
like
barely
it.
started. I have 20 minutes. Okay?
Excuse me? You're not doing this for 20 minutes. I'm
The
sorry.
bipedal flightless bird with an extendable tongue has picked a fight with many. Tommy Lasorda being one, Teoscar Hernandez another, and the entire Pittsburgh Pirates team. The Philly Fanatic drives an ATV, shoots hot dogs at fans, other mascots, players. The Philly Fanatic is one of 3 mascots in the Hall of Fame, the other 2 being completely retired, the San Diego Chicken and Yuppie. The Philly Fanatic has an insanity behind his eyes and murdered at least 3 men. He is friends with Gritty, who is another absolutely insane mascot, who has also committed countless hate crimes. Philadelphia Fanatic is anything you could ask for in ferocity.
Is that it?
Yes.
I don't know. I think Solar was more interesting. You kind of like put me to sleep, low key. You read that like
Don't
a
forget
school
about
project.
the time.
Oh.
Do not forget about the time that he had a stuffed Tommy Lasorda.
All Nick did was read off information that anybody could
I
find.
did
Yeah,
not.
it sounded
got
like you opened up
insider
Wikipedia
info.
and read
Okay,
and added in a
I
couple other
I got
things.
the
and
insider
prepared.
info.
I planned and prepared what I was going to say. I'm actually really mad right now
It
because
literally
I thought
sounded
about
like
that.
you read a
Incorrect.
script.
Preparation
I
is
gave
not
that
the word of the day.
thought. Not today, but dude, all I'm saying, look at the Fanatic, man. Look at the Fanatic and tell me there's not a craziness behind his eyes, a willingness to do such things that Fredbird is just incapable of.
Yeah, but you put me to sleep.
I'm gonna say it right now. Okay, you know what? You know what? With that, maybe I put you to sleep. Go on to YouTube and watch the Fanatic highlights. It will not put you to sleep.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah,
the
I
Fredbird
have.
highlights. You
Yeah,
can't.
don't
It doesn't
care.
exist.
Fredbird better.
Yeah, I don't care. Solar presented a better case. He
I am so
actually
mad.
intrigued
If
me.
you go with Fredbird, I'm gonna.
It's late.
I,
Too late.
he wouldn't beat up half the mascots on this.
Cry.
He would
I
not.
don't care.
He would
Cry.
not beat up half
Cry.
the mascots.
Cry.
I love the last ditch effort here.
It's too late.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
I've
He
already
is too
submitted the
weak.
score.
Oh, he is physically incapable of beating up the Fanatic. Not my champion.
Yeah,
Oh
but
well, it's not your
he's
podcast, even though
definitely
it
Not
is.
my
capable of
president.
mentally
Not my president.
abusing
Not my
the
president.
Hall of Famer's
Not my
granddaughter.
president.
With no shame.
Not my
It's
president.
the same guy.
Not my president.
He's not your president. He's a mascot in a voting contest that does
Yeah.
not matter.
Yeah.
Try.
The thing is, though, is he would never be a president. The Fanatic would be. You know why? Because he would take it over with force. He's seen White House down. He would try that thing. Except the
Philly
only difference
Fanatic
is
would
he would be
stop the count.
successful.
Anyway,
You're from Canada.
Fredbird literally
What
wears
does
a red
that
hat.
happen?
Fredbird
Yeah?
literally wears a red hat.
Yeah, that's all the drip he needs. He doesn't need no crazy colors.
No,
Where do you see
no,
green
you're
in the
you're
Phillies?
telling me the Fanatic stop the count. Fredbird wears a red hat. Fredbird kind of looks like Kanye.
They're both mascots for red teams.
Fredbird kind of look like Kanye. Yeah, and the Fanatic green. He doesn't have a color bias. He was friends with Gritty. Gritty would maul the Fredbird.
I can't stand you.
That's up to you.
That's why I'm sitting.
I think I ruined a friendship with the voting choice.
No, you didn't. This
Oh,
is
man,
actually very calm, normal interaction between
No, I
us.
know. I was just attempting to make a joke.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, cry,
So
Nick.
I'm going to.
good.
Fanatic deserves to win this. He has earned it in his many different war crimes.
Um,
Yeah,
Can Fredbird shake his belly like the
oh my
Fnatic?
God.
No.
probably.
No. Untrue. Does
Again,
Fredbird have an
Fredbird don't
extendable
need
tongue?
extra drip. He doesn't need all this extra drip. He's just a cool ass bird, and he doesn't need anything else. That's it.
Yeah, the Fnatic a better bird.
What?
Hey, his Wikipedia's page said he was a bird. He
If
is a
that's a bird,
Wikipedia is
bipedal,
wrong.
flightless bird. He is a bipedal, flightless bird.
if that's a bird, then I hate Chase Anderson.
I mean, if that's a bird,
Really gonna turn your back on Chase like that?
Yeah, because I don't have to, because he's not a bird. There's no way.
hold on, all right, I'm
You
gonna
can't
pull this
look at
up on the
that.
stream real quick.
Did you know? Did you know? The Philly Fanatic has literally been in a movie. He's in Rocky.
Thi- This
He was on
shit
an episode
ain't
of
a
The
bird,
redeeming
bro.
Simpsons.
quality.
This ain't a
He was,
bird.
he was on an episode of The Simpsons. He was in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He was in a commercial with Derek Jeter.
Yeah, I don't care. He already lost. Doesn't matter anymore. This ain't
Yeah,
a
it doesn't
bird.
matter. Fredbird better.
He got a tail, but that ain't a bird.
Again, Fredbird doesn't need any drip. He don't need no movie promotions. He doesn't need any
He's just simply
Simpsons
cooler.
promotions. He is just a man in a bird
The
costume
Fanatic don't
on
need
Black
them
Air Force
either.
activity. That's all he
The
needs.
Fanatic does it out of the kindness of his heart.
Yeah, Fredbird causes chaos on a regular basis for his own personal
Fanatic doesn't.
satisfaction.
Fanatic throws popcorn. He makes people do the YMCA dance. You know how embarrassing that dance is?
Not really.
Pretty embarrassing.
I personally like to do the YMCA dance. See, I'm doing it right now, actually.
Yeah, can you tell we're
I'm
white?
sure
I'm kind of breathing
People
heavy. I'm like,
watching.
yeah. Can't see me. I go to a different school, but
Anyways, don't care. This bracket's botched.
Cry.
I
your
told you I
picks are
am.
cherry picked and you are biased.
Anyway,
You're a Cardinals fan. Fredbird would not have
You're
made this
Jays
far
fan.
if you were not a Cardinals fan. And Ace is out.
I
okay.
had my two mascots go to the finals, so I don't care. Sorry.
Raymond was not your mascot.
Make it to
You
the
voted
finals,
against
not
Raymond.
win.
Make it.
Well, now we have the full finals. Raymond and not the Fnatic. Sorry, screw you, Nick.
Should be. Should be.
Fredbird.
Should
Cry,
be.
cry,
You know it's
cry.
true. You know it's true, and so do I.
I wish there was a duck mascot. I would immediately bypass.
If there was a duck, it would be the autumn. There, we wouldn't be having this.
Yeah,
debate.
I would
Noah
override.
would be
Even
doing
if you
this
guys
with
voted
us.
against it, I would override all of it.
I would not be here right now if there was a duck.
Bro,
That's true.
I
Noah
Akron
would
would
Rubber
be.
Ducks, epic mascot.
Lower East Side Rubber Duckies.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Raymond or
Raymond.
Fredbird.
Raymond.
You know, I might have to agree here. I'm not gonna lie.
I think
Raymond
Raymond
would mollywop the fucking
Raymond
Fredbird.
is severely underrated. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Just because of the fan attendance. But, hear me out. I don't know. I don't hear anything about him. I never see him. I think I just looked him up 20 minutes ago, and that's probably the first time I've ever seen him. And I think popularity has to be something that, is part of the voting process.
I mean, yeah, but we
Like-
trying to put Raymond on the map, bruh.
That's true.
we
That's
gotta
true.
put
But he's
Raymond
on the
on
map.
the
He's
map.
made it this far. He's already on the map. He's here. He's on
Fair,
a big stage.
fair enough.
Just like the Marlins going to the playoffs last year and then winning a series.
Yeah.
Like
Haha, your Cubs lost to the Marlins.
Twice, actually. They lost to the Marlins in the
Twice,
playoffs
yeah,
and in this
twice.
playoff.
beautiful.
I
It's a
think.
beautiful thing.
And 2003.
But I think popularity is a
Lou Brock's granddaughter just got back to me.
sick.
She says that she has a personal rivalry with Fredbird.
See. I mean,
Wait, you have
It's like,
connections? I didn't even know this. Wait.
Yeah, I do.
Ira has connections.
Ah,
I have
damn.
inside sources into the Cardinals. You know, not whereabouts. That's stupid. That's not the word.
Even I know
Their
where their
their
whereabouts is.
interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You know,
check
they're out of
connections.
they're in Busch Stadium.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Raymond. I think Raymond is the champion. I'm sorry,
My in,
Fredbird has gone
my
through a lot.
inside sources are my kids might be related to both me and Lou Brock, so that's
Did you say your
that's
kids might be related to you?
yeah. No, I mean to me and Lou Brock, like both of them is what I'm saying.
Okay, because I was like, well, yeah, you have a
It's
100% chance of
yeah, they're
your
gonna be
own
related
kids
to me.
being
Tell me.
related to you.
Yeah, but I had to say me to put them in the same sentence because that's
Fair.
just kind of crazy that they're both in the same sentence. So
Yeah. Lou Brock and Solar himself.
yeah, Chase Anderson Jr.
Yeah. Man, imagine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Solar is 100% related to Chase Anderson. They're actually, that is actually his father.
Yeah, he's actually my dad.
Yeah.
You know, he's just getting after it pretty early. That's all it was.
Yeah, imagine
Like
being related
15.
to Chase Anderson, you, and Lou Brock, bro. That would be,
That'd be. There wouldn't be a better baseball player on the planet.
yeah,
But
literally.
then he's gonna go into theater, and I'm gonna support him every step of the
No,
way.
you won't.
Yeah, I will.
Theater.
Hey, you got a problem with theater? You making fun of the
No,
fine
why
arts?
theater? No, I'm making fun of the fact that that's what you pulled
this
out
man
your
making fun of the
ass.
fine arts. Come
Yeah,
on,
because
man.
theater kids are the ones that always get made fun of, stereotypically.
Yeah.
That's why
Well, there's
you
two
didn't pull
kinds
it.
of theater kids. There's ones that you don't want to be within a 10-foot range of,
Yeah,
and then there are
I know
ones that are
some of those.
really, really cool.
Yeah, some are chill, low
And
key.
yeah, I was talking about I don't know. He could be either one. I'll still
We are,
support him either way because
yeah.
I'm a good father, unlike Nick. So
17.
okay, and
And you could have a kid.
Actually,
You're over the age of
I'm gonna
consent,
be
you
out.
could
at
you
least
are
in
at
my
the age
state.
where you could.
Hey, y'all know if I stayed with my ex, I would.
I don't know what the age of consent in Canada is,
Like 4.
because it's 16 here,
That is
so
not true.
you are over the age of consent if you come to Connecticut.
The age of consent in Connecticut, 15.
16.
Ah,
In most states, it's like 16 or 17. It's not actually 18.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not in my state.
Yeah. Anyway,
That
how did
doesn't
we
really
get
affect
so
me anymore.
far off topic?
That yeah. Redbird. That's my final vote.
Yeah, I'm going Raymond. I think Raymond wins the whole thing. I'm sorry, Fredbird
Well,
and
yeah,
Solar. Uh,
that's fine.
That's alright, I've already.
yeah. So, yeah, Raymond is your 2021 bracket tournament of mascot
He is not.
champion.
The Philly Fanatic is, no matter what you say.
Yeah,
Common
but I
from
mean,
Nick.
I didn't ask, to be completely honest. Like,
Wow.
not really.
Did
Like,
him dirty like that. I like it.
yeah, I mean,
All I'm saying is a picture of my bracket. The definitive bracket will also be posted with this
Philly
podcast.
Fanatic overrated.
I guess.
You heard it here first.
But yeah, is that about it?
Fanatic was literally my Discord profile picture for a while. There's no way I'd turn my back on him.
Well, oh well. He lost. Deal with it.
Alright, let's do screen time and get out of here.
Well, we had to end the podcast.
Yeah, we
So,
gotta do screen time. We gotta do screen time.
oh yeah, that. I don't want to do it. I don't like this part. Yeah, you want to go first, Nick?
Oh man. Well, so it's weekly average, right? Oh, I can switch
Yep.
to last week. Okay.
Okay, so
No, I
yeah,
want to go
we're
first.
sh- we're share we
This
share our
last week.
screen times of our phone on our phone or weekly average. Wait, weekly average or daily average?
It's last week's average.
Okay, yeah. Wait.
So
Yeah.
you go to your settings,
Yeah,
go to
no, but
screen
it's
time.
since it's Sunday and it's midnight, it reset.
Yeah.
You can switch it. You just scroll to the bottom and it'll come up with last week, or like switch to last week and it'll come up with 2 arrows.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. Because I was about
Yeah,
to
there
say
you go.
I have 0 hours.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I have like 22 minutes
You've been on your phone as soon as
this
it
entire
turned.
time.
Oh yeah. You don't have it. Yeah.
Hey guys, my screen time was down 15% for me.
Mine was up
The week
10%.
Mine was down 11%.
W.
All right. Y'all
All
want
right,
to
Ida, you
share?
go first. I'm not going first.
All right.
Nah, I guess go last. Go to first, Nick. Cry about it.
I went first last week.
All right. Fine. I'll go first then, bro. Damn. Last
Yeah,
week's average
do
was
it.
5
Yeah,
hours and 40
do it.
minutes, and 18 hours of that was on YouTube. Wait.
Like,
Hold on. That doesn't make sense. Oh, that's the average. Yeah.
That's
18 of
fine.
my total hours have been on YouTube. So.
I had 9 hours and 27 minutes.
For average,
15 of
goddamn.
which were spent. 15 hours all week were spent on YouTube. Was my top one, and that's probably because I fell asleep watching it a few nights.
Oh yeah, I have to. Except when my AirPods fall out pauses. So.
Oh, jeez. I just want to mention this. My notifications last week, I averaged 250 a day. I had 1,900 from Snapchat. That is a lot.
Aren't you cool?
I didn't know. I just didn't realize that that is how many notifications I get in a week. I don't even think that's a lot.
My average was 60, and the most was the MLB The Show app with the 140. I don't have social medias.
Beautifully moving on to Ira's last week's average.
7 hours 11 minutes, baby.
Fuck,
15
still
minutes.
last.
So
Okay,
I
I'm
still
gonna-
have the least. Damn.
The difference is I go back to school this week, so it's gonna go down.
Common L.
I went back to school
Shut your
this
mouth.
week and it went up. I don't know
Eat
how.
chicken egg, genius.
I don't know how it went up, but it did. Granted, I started school about halfway through the week and it went down. So
This also confuses me. Every day I was under my average, except Tuesday and Thursday, which I was far over.
wait, Wednesday and Thursday was above my average, and that was when school started. Excuse me?
Now,
At least when I
granted,
came home from school.
to be fair, Tuesday night and Thursday night I would have needed my phone for directions because I was doing delivery, so that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we could.
That's interesting.
We should probably wrap this up. This has gone on for a bit
We
longer
should.
than usual.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we had the bracket to do, which is a bit longer than usual, obviously. But
Yes, and your champion, the Philadelphia Fanatic.
no, you're wrong. It
The
was
People's
Raymond.
Champ. The People's Champ.
Yeah, I don't care. He
People's
won
Champ.
fair and square based on
People's
voting,
Champ.
based on democracy. Raymond won.
People's Champ.
Yeah.
Based on derogatory?
I
That's
said
derogatory.
democracy, you dumbass.
No, Fanatic wins.
Oh well. That's the end of the podcast. That's how we're outroing it. Peace.